I was shopping in trade tools in Australia one day and came across this Pica Dry pencil and thought I just had to buy that. The pencil itself was $18.90 and the refill leads $12 Australian. The main idea behind this pencil is that you can clip the sheath onto your belt and then have easy access to the pencil whenever you need it. The pencil has its own sharpener built into the end, so you've always got a sharp point there. The pencil itself is an automatic pencil. The pencil is good for marking through fixtures up to about 45mm, and you've got a choice of 3 different leads, 1 graphite and 2 that are made out of a sort of China graph material. Typically, if I wanted to mark some holes through a piece of wood, I'd either use a bradawl, an awl, not quite sure what you'd call that, and then just mark through, or I'd use some kind of punch, or just the old tried and tested method of poking a screw through the hole. So you'd have varying degrees of success, so the centre punch hole there, the awl and the screw. If I have holes that are 6mm or larger, then I can use the Pica Dry to go through and mark those holes. With thicker stock, the awl still works quite well. The screw still works quite well, but can't use the spring-loaded centre punch anymore. But you can use any punch that you have. So the awl, the screw, and then the pencil mark. One thing that's always usually quite hard for me marking up is fixtures such as this. So as long as you've got a hole of the right size, then it's pretty good for marking up. So I'll just switch over to one of the coloured leads now. One thing I found is you've got to be really careful with the coloured leads so that you don't break them. They just break so easily. So to refill, just take the end off. Place the lead in. Okay, so just sharpen it up a little bit to show what it's like to mark on different materials. So that marks quite well on plastic. This is just a piece of ceramic tile, so marks quite well on that. Piece of copper pipe. Again, marks quite well on that. And also marks well on paper. I usually find best is to change the leads just by getting out as much as you can, holding down the end, and then just pulling near the tip of the pencil. So the yellow lead's, I think it's a similar material to the red lead, just a different colour. Another good use I used recently was marking a puncture in a car tyre, so it accepts that quite well. So that there was the Pica Dry pencil. Thanks for watching.